Hello Leo, and welcome to my channel What Angel Messages. I'm Angel. This Tarotscope reading will cover the 16th to the 30th of November 2025. For a complete reading, and if something should not resonate because this is a collective reading, please always check your four main placements: Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. All the links are located down below in the description box. In this video, first we're going to be looking at the planets that can influence you most in this time frame, and then we're going to get some messages from the tarot. Before we start, as always, I'd like to say thank you to all of those who placed a donation in my PayPal donation jar. Very appreciated. The information for that is also down below. Okay, Leo, let's start because we are in full retrograde, Mercury retrograde, which always gives everyone problems. The difference now is that on the 18th, we're going to be doing this retrograde. It's going to shift into Scorpio and no longer in Sagittarius energy. So what does that mean for you, Leo? Well, this is going to affect your fourth house, potentially causing disruption in your daily life, maybe with a partner or someone that you live with in any case, or live with like on the job, or you share a lot of time with, basically. Okay. However, on the next day, when we have a new moon in Scorpio, and we're going to have a video for this as well, this you can spend very tranquilly with your friends and your family. You can actually make a really good connection with your partner. Okay. You can solve a lot of problems, or at least start to, how can we say this? Calm down maybe any potential disruption that happened when we shift the Mercury retrograde into Scorpio. Okay. In any case, listen to your intuition that day because it will not betray you. It'll be telling you something really important. Then on the 21st, when the sun enters the sign of Sagittarius, any difficult energy that could have happened with a romantic partner here will ease up. Okay. And then Mercury will go direct on the 29th. And a lot of your problems will be solved there, like just like everyone else, because this retrograde hits a lot of signs, and it is hitting yours, in fact. All the misunderstandings that came up anywhere along the lines can be completely resolved and eliminated. Then on the 30th, what will happen is Venus is going to be entering Sagittarius, and here romantic fires are lit, because when Venus enters the picture, here comes love, right? It's guaranteed. Okay, so here it comes the romance and all those tense moments that you could have lived through because of the Mercury retrograde. Well, you can say goodbye, okay? It's simply a thing of the past, because we know that love conquers all. So welcome, Venus. Okay, Leo, let's take a look now at what messages come through from the tarot for these last 2 weeks of November. Nice. Your general energy is the Emperor, a really solid structure, really practical, really focused. Okay, I like this. You're really grounded these 2 weeks. I was going to say this month, but just these 2 weeks at a time that we're doing. Someone wanted to flip, but they didn't. Okay. We'll just keep shuffling. Okay, Spirit, let's see. What do we have for Leo to live a better and happier life in the last 2 weeks of November? Anything they need to know? Suspense. There we go. Whoa, okay. Now we're generous. Okie dokie. Let's see. Knight of Cups. Beautiful. See, when we're talking about that solid, stable energy from the Emperor, here comes the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Love. Okay. I'm picking up that your energy here right at the beginning of the month is very charming. Very, very charming. You're coming in like a hero. Okay. And it doesn't matter gender specific. Absolutely not. But you are definitely, you're coming in strong. And you're coming in really, really nice. I like this. It's really positive. And you have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. You're really confident as far as your work is concerned. Okay. Well, in general, this is your energy. Specifically, we're going to go see your, the way that you're working, the way that you are living the last 2 weeks. It's high quality. It's really good. Okay. You're really dedicated to a project that that's ongoing. This could also resonate with love for a few of you. Okay. You're definitely dedicating yourself to either someone or something with a lot of commitment, and you feel very sure of it. Okay. Because the Knight of Cups is also a very romantic figure. Okay. They're charming, but they're also a good negotiator, for example, on the job. Okay, so it can actually go either way. So for some of you, it's going to be in love. For others of you, it's going to be on the job. And for some of you, it's going to be actually going in both directions. Wow, depending on which Leo you are. Okay, then we also have the Page of Swords. Okay, we're covering all our grounds, Leo. Nice. The Page of Swords tells me that, there's someone around you that is picking up information. I want to go see who this person is. Okay, there's someone here that's picking up information. 3 of Wands in the reverse. If you're having delays because of the retrograde or some sort of frustration that happens, okay, for example, with a partner, because that happens, but more than the partner, what I'm seeing here is delays on the job, etc. There's someone that is in the mix that should not be there. There's someone, it's like you have someone that's gossiping or spying on you or some sort of something, okay? And that's going to cause some small problems, okay? I'm actually seeing delays or a lack of progress on the job, okay? Something that's slowing you down, okay? But it's due to someone that shouldn't be minding their own business. Let's just put it this way. Okay, the Tower. And here comes the Tower. Things come tumbling down. Okay. With the Tower, what it tells me is that there's going to be there's going to be a drastic change. And let's go see where it's going to go. The 8 of Wands in the reverse. Yeah. It's going to cause even more delays. Okay, something's going to happen because of this person that should be minding their own business. The warning's coming out here, okay? This is really nice. But unfortunately, there's going to be someone that does not mind their own business, and they're going to cause chaos. And, this is a bit the Mercury retrograde, a bit. They're going to just simply delay things and delay them even more. Wow. And then we have the 3 of Pentacles, okay? Then we have you finding someone, okay, not this person. You're going to realize this, and you're going to realize also who it is, and you're going to team up with someone for some help, okay? Because the fact is, it's like they're putting out their foot to trip you or to slow you down in some way. So you got wise to them, or you get wise to them, you know who they are, or you do suspect, and you ask for help. Okay, to people that are trusted, someone who you trust, you're going to ask them for help, and they're going to come in and help you, and you're going to be doing, they're going to be helping you out here. This is good. Okay, if you don't know what to do, then this is the message, to find someone on your side, okay? Because this person that's spying or gossiping or whatever, they're going to cause problems, and then they're going to cause more problems. Okay, let's see what else comes through. The Moon. Okay, the Moon is in the reverse, however. Okay, it's all about misinterpretation, misunderstandings, and you're going to get clarity out of it. Okay, once you have these people step in, or person or people, you can, as many as you need. Once they step in, the misunderstandings or the misinterpretation of something is going to be clarified. Okay, and you're going to get the answer to what is going on and what they were doing and why they were doing it. You're going to get clarity on everything. Okay, let's see if there's anything else, but it does resolve. Okay, it does come through. And since this is the last card, there's nothing else. Since this is the last card, it's telling me it's right at the end when Mercury retrograde ends and everything clears up, right? Remember how I said the 30th Venus comes into the picture and love wakes up and intensifies, and everything that was incorrect before, the misunderstandings, that's all a thing of the past. And the cards are confirming it. The message, which is really important, find someone on your side. Because in order to get everything clarified, you need the help of someone here. Okay, Leo? Everything else is okay. You're roaring nice and strong. Look at that. You're doing well. These 2 weeks at the end of November, you're doing well. Okay, Leo. I really hope this was of help and hope you find these 2 people. That way all goes smoothly. Thank you so much for being with me, for liking, sharing, and subscribing. And I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye for now. From Angel.